how can I be sure they understood what I was sharing? Put it in a trivia game. I need to create some slides to close out our live masterclass. What would be most effective? Put it in a trivia game. Oh man, my membership community leaderboard is tied and I need something as a tiebreaker. What can I use? Why don't you use a trivia game? Trivia games could be just what your content needs to drive engagement and ensure knowledge transfer. Here's a step-by-step tutorial on how to set that up with LiveReacting. Let's dive in. So here we are looking at the trivia game landing page for LiveReacting. Listen, this is going to be a quick tutorial where we just kind of showcase exactly what it is, how to use it. I do want to share right here that it is available for YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. And as I mentioned before, it can be used with your favorite streaming platforms. Can integrate with vMix, Ecamm, BeLive, Restream, StreamYard, and I'll point out where that integration plugin is for you to be able to check that out as well. Here I'm on my dashboard. All you'd have to do is log into your LiveReacting account. And if you don't have a LiveReacting account, I'd love for you to check it out, get a free trial by using my link, kirkarnugent.live/livereacting. So here, I'm going to show you the steps that you would have to go through. I've actually gotten rid of my template, my other projects. You've got a number of different things here, and we're going to dive into that. But we're going to use something that is already predefined and pre-designed. So from here, we're going to click on New Project. Boom. New project's coming up. That creates the new project. We're already inside the project now, and we will simply select interactive games. And you can see it says interactive games like trivia, word search, crossword, and more to engage your audience. So we click that one, we select it. Now, once we select it, we're given a number of other games, and these games are other ones that you might want to look into. I would definitely play around with this, show how you can work with it. And I want to mention right here that there's no host required, right? It also can be scheduled without interaction. So you can actually set this up and put it out there for your audience or even members to do or to play, even without you on screen. You can schedule multiple in a playlist as well to have them in a row. So you could possibly take trivia game, a word search, and several others, kind of string them together and kind of making a longer session for them to be able to engage with. You can customize the questions as well, but I'm going to utilize the questions that are here. So you can see I selected the trivia game. It already is here, and right across the top here, you can see that you have the start screen, we have the question screen. It gives you some questions here and even has a timer. You have the question end screen, and then you have the game end screen. And from there, it'll show you, who got the right answers. It's got a leaderboard. Everything's already pre-designed. You can go through and configure your questions. If you click on question config, you can actually go in and make those changes. That's why I think using a template is probably the easiest way to get started, because you can not only create these here, you can actually increase the question count to more questions. And you can actually pull from a database. You can even use AI to generate new questions right here. So there's a lot of functionality here. You can do game appearance config. I've selected the elegant design. But I'm kind of a purple guy. I like purple, so I'm going to switch this to purple, and you can see that makes that change immediately. You can change your font family. You've got some granular controls that you can utilize right here. So essentially, we're ready to go. Next thing is to just go live. And so I'm hitting the wheel here. Let me do that again a little bit slower so that you guys can see that right up here at the top. You have this what I call a wheel, and it says open stream settings when you hover over it. So let's click that. And once we do, I am going to stream to my YouTube page. Let's get name and description in there. You can define the duration if it is indeed a game that is already set up to be no host with interaction only from the audience, or I can just say I'll stop the stream manually myself, because I am going to do that. You can pick your schedule. If you're going to schedule it, you can pick your time, and you have some advanced settings there as well. This is the space right here, this plugin mode for OBS, Wirecast, StreamYard, Ecamm, and other software. You can see that that's there. If you hover over that, it says integrate this project into your preferred live streaming software instead of going live with LiveReacting. So that's the benefit. LiveReacting is both a streaming software, but it also integrates with some of your favorite streaming platforms as well. You can also connect to an existing stream. So let's say you weren't planning on doing a live, but you decided at the last minute, man, that would be good to have a trivia game in this particular show. You can connect to an existing Facebook or YouTube live event, and there are some details there. You can quickly do that. I'm going to set this to unlisted so that we don't notify the whole world. You could put up a YouTube thumbnail, and that would be what is posted. Right now, we're all scheduled and everything is indeed ready to go. So let's go live. So click that go live button. You get a little challenge questions. You will have to stop this live stream manually, or it will be stopped once you exceed the maximum stream duration allowed in your plan. So keep that in mind as well. If you don't select the end stream option, it will just continue streaming. And in this case, I am going to man the stream, but if you're in your case, you may want to have the stream completely, unmanned. And so you would just select that option for the time for the trivia games that you have set up. So here now we are live. I can click here where it says my YouTube channel, and I can go to the YouTube channel, and it opens it up. You can see it says it's waiting. Let's give it some time. So here we're just doing a quick countdown of live trivia game, and unlike the other times, there's no scenes here for this. So we are just giving people time to come in. Maybe it's notifying your people. It's kind of like a countdown for a live show before the trivia game begins. So we're gonna speed that up, and so that you can see what it looks like when it transitions to the next screen. And the countdown has completed, and you can see that now this timer at the top indicates how much time the people in the chat have to be able to answer the question. So Moby, an American DJ, singer, and musician, achieved worldwide success for the 1999 release of which of the following albums? Everything Is Wrong, which is number 1. Number 2, Moby. Number 3, 18. Number 4, Play. And you can see here at the bottom it says comment 1, 2, 3, or 4 plus answer text to answer. 1 entry per question. So I'm going to just say 2, Moby. All right, so I've answered that one, and you can see that it is coming up with some of the results. Next question is in 37 seconds. You kind of get a feel for what that looks like, and you can see that my answer is the one that's there. The correct answer is in green, and I definitely did not get that right. You can see that it has next question in 20 seconds. So there's it's basically automated. And you could put yourself in there to be able to talk through this with folks in terms of being on screen, or you can let it go. You can just have this as a set of scenes or experience within your live show. Just click over to it or bring it up on screen while your audience is engaging. Here is yet another question. Who is the true moon princess in Sailor Moon? Some of you guys are gonna laugh at me. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna say Sailor Moon. So let's put that in there too. Sailor Moon, if I can type today. And boom. So we put in Sailor Moon, and so on and so forth as the trivia game continues. I do want you to see this result. So let's pause to see that. We got 7 seconds to go, and then we'll see this result. Now, I'm just interacting with this on YouTube, but you would be able to interact with it here inside the streaming platform as well. and I did get the answer right this time. So you can see that come up on YouTube, Sailor Moon. So I just took a wild guess. Sailor Moon is the right one. So now let's skip towards the end of the trivia game and showcase the leaderboard.
Later that same evening.
That was fun. And so here is the leaderboard. Of course, I'm the only one that was playing, and I got a correct answer. One correct answer out of the 5 questions that were in this game. Pretty bad, but here is what it looks like over here as well. And from there, you can just simply click to end the stream. And the stream has ended. Brings this back up for you, and you're pretty much good to go. Streaming trivia games is awesome. Streaming them back to back is actually kind of crazy. You might ask, how many back-to-back games or content can you do? And that's a great question, because the answer is unlimited. LiveReacting has 24/7 streaming and allows for pre-recorded content. In this video right here, I do another step-by-step guide on how to stream pre-recorded video hands-on or hands-free with LiveReacting. Click right here to watch, and I'll see you over there.